Hey folks, welcome back to another chapter in Fallout 76 with me, Pancake Serb King. And, yesterday, the Nuka crazy stuff was interesting, but difficult. I don't know what I got. It says progress will not be shared between this and... Yeah, see? Everything I did yesterday was null and void because I built a camp down here. Well, that is some bullshit. I don't want to do that challenge right now. Yeah, everything I did yesterday, it's like it never happened. So, gotta watch out for those. Am I level 8? What level am I? Oh, man. Give your kids memories they don't have to repress. Number 84. While below 30% health, gain a 50% chance to avoid damage. No power armor. Wow. Everything I did yesterday. Oh, what? Not enough points? Oh. One unused point? This is an interesting system. And I think we all know that interesting is a polite way of saying the fuck. Oh. What are those? Frogs. Well, luckily I did most of the things that I ever did the other day. But, jeez Louise. I know they warned me, but they didn't, like... They didn't show me the effects. Like, what it would really do. I thought there were other oh my god. I know. But that was... days. Seemingly days I was here.
Lumberjack. Protectron cuts down trees, but does not require punch or laboratory facilities. Chop wood.
Take a break before heading back out into danger.
I'll just take your stuff.
Damn those scorched! I can't bear to see another friend
Damn the
turn.
scorched! I can't bear to see another friend turn.
To Addie. Oh my god, everything I did yesterday.
Trees plus lumberjack protectron equals desirable wood product.
Hard work pays off.
Everything I did yesterday.
I'm exhausted, but the work never ends.
Are you supposed to get a Blue Ridge caravan route set up this way?
Primary directive: all trees must
Oh, I know
become
what the settlers were going
desirable
through.
wood products.
Okay, well, I can learn some of this stuff.
Each of those berries was edible again.
Those raiders know we mean them no harm.
We have salves around here somewhere.
But let us know if you find someone in need out there.
Your arm.
If you're looking for work, talk to Lane. He'll have something for you to do.
So good to see you again.
I love being out here in the
You've returned. I'm so grateful. Here's the job for today. We've had reports that a dangerous cult, Cult of the Mothman, has moved into a cave system nearby. They're part of a larger organization that extends all throughout Appalachia. And learning more about them will help us combat their spread. I'd like you to go into those caves and gather some of their ritual artifacts for study. You'll earn a fine commission for returning them to me.
What are you hoping to learn from these artifacts?
anything we can. Gleaning any information about the cult's rituals, organization, or beliefs could lead us to ways to stop their spread and limit their influence. Be
Leave it to
careful.
me.
Cult of the Mothman is dangerous. They'll no doubt protect those artifacts with their lives. Be careful searching for those artifacts. The cult won't stand by while you take them.
Why is everyone so scrabbling tonight? We have to come together to survive.
How you holding up?
Great.
The refuge is holding up without me.
Beer hat. Okay. this is still on the truck. It should still... It should work for sure.
Who's there?
I was there. Just in time for supper. Tunnels. Of course, it had to be tunnels. Organ cave? I want some candles. Oh. I see. Shh. Geologist note. Whoever finds this, my name was Cyrus Kingdom. I was a student of geology at Tech University, investigating local stories of folks pulling blood red groundwater. I found some old surveys in Charleston calling it the Organ Cave, supposedly named after a stone fixture that resembles a pipe organ. The stories were right, though. Blood red water. Couldn't be nothing more than the water lingering on top of a large iron ore vein, then making its way to the groundwater. I figured. I still couldn't shake off the feeling that it was a bad omen. Maybe I should have listened to my gut on this one. While mapping this cave out, I felt the earth shake around me. The next thing I knew, I was trapped in a cave-in. Earthquake? The world ending? Doubt I'll ever know. If I'm ever found after I'm gone, I want my remains to be buried near home. Don't leave me in this hellish place. Love you, Ma. Love you, Pa. There's no way to collect his remains. Can I take that? They're not firing at me.
Wise and holy Mothman, watch over us in our time of trials.
You will be sacrificed to the divine light.
Prove it.
You will pay for that. At last, I ascend.
Mothman cultist artifact. Got it. Now they know I'm here. That must be the back way.
Where his wings flutter, I will follow, and I will not fear the darkness of night.
His enemies cannot hide. His foes cannot escape. All will face the Mothman's judgment.
Protect me.
I will
Oh no.
Your death will be my offering!
Okay.
His eyes burn like fires in the night, and no enemy will escape his sight.
Not good enough. I still live. I will not yield.
you know, they're the same level as me, so maybe I should oh, look at that. You come in and then you want to grab some of these supplies. But maybe I should just clear this place out. I mean, who's gonna know? Who's gonna care?
O great Mothman, look upon your subjects with mercy and protect them from harm. This is a worthy death.
Damn you, unbeliever! Holy Mothman! I turn you to eternity.
So, regular people and ghouls join this cult. It's Cone. It has the juice. Too bad I didn't get a map from this guy. I didn't even know I was gonna run into him. I need to find where that banging is coming from.
Am I worthy? How will I know? Maybe I should just keep praying.
He couldn't hear me because he was working on his masterpiece. 95% and I'm this close? Nice. That's pretty sweet. Cool. That's it. No. Now I'm a little lost, and the game keeps jumping around. Okay, now I want to leave. Oh, I didn't come here yesterday. Well, I didn't count.
Where's the next step again?
This weather makes everything damp. Clean up this. What have you been up to?
How much?
Clean up this. Fix that. Ugh, it never seems to end. It's hard work making a living out here. Oh, I hate this misty, foggy crap. We really need to clean up around here.
Oh, big old bowl of soup back in Big Town.
It's just about time to eat.
Where's the next stop again?
Heck, sure is damp out here. It's just about time to eat.
The strategy. Top secret for Blue Ridge eyes only. That means don't leave this one lying around for any old passerby to see. I think it's about time we get an in with those responder folks in the White Spring or refugee, whatever they're calling it these days. It's incredible to say, but somehow these people have managed to get tied in with all kinds of groups well outside of Appalachia. That's a lot of potential markets opening up that we aren't a part of, all because of that vertibird. We need to convince them that a partnership will benefit both of us, sell them on our experience, on our infrastructure. Remember, they're the little guy. We have a big head start in the trading business, and they aren't even all that interested yet. By getting in... Hello, welcome, Hatchaman. By getting in early, we could nip a competitor in the bud. So everything I did yesterday, and the Nuka limited time only thing, none of it counted. So I have to do a lot of things over again. By getting in early, we could nip a competitor in the bud. If you can do anything to butter them up, it could be beneficial in the long run. Maybe we can start by helping out that new outpost of theirs at the lumber mill near the Wayward. Just a thought. Stay safe out there.
Where's the next stop again?
Sore all over. Building this place up is hard work. It's just about time to eat. We really need to clean up around here.
Oh, I'm all out of water. I don't mind. I'm thinking Brahmin are twice as strong as pre-war cattle. You know, having two heads and all.
Muscles just doubled up like lasagna. There's science.
Oh, what's going on here?
We're with the Blue Ridge Caravan Company. This here's just a little pit stop along our route, but we're looking to head out again soon.
What is the Blue Ridge Caravan Company?
We're a modern interpretation of what you'd call a trucking company back in the day. Except instead of 18-wheelers, we're driving Brahmin. We've got clients from all over that we provide protection to, along with knowledge of safe routes and good places to set up shop. Our base of operations in Appalachia is just outside the Big Bend Tunnel, quite a ways south from here.
Clean up this. Fix that.
You guys have anything to trade? I could use supplies. I'm surprised there's any companies left after the bombs.
Well, we can thank our owner-in-chief of operations, Joanna Mayfield, for that. Or, hey, you can just thank her yourself if you're ever near Big Bend West. She's an expert in adaptability, that one.
It's too wet to get inside.
Managed to transform her grandpappy's trucking business into a post-war beacon of hope. Tain't many operations like this out there.
Building this place up is hard work.
Certainly not as many operating at our size and reach.
It's hard work making a living out here.
Are you guys hiring? I'm looking for work. And what's your story, old-timer?
Me? Who cares what my story is? Pre-war dinosaurs like me are still a dime a dozen. But, since you asked, I've been working with Blue Ridge since the trucking days. Joanna's grandpappy hired me. God rest his tired soul. I ain't exactly fit to guard a caravan on my own anymore, but still got plenty of know-how to share with the youngins. Got my name from all them dollar bills lying in my pockets back in the day. I was a regular millionaire, I'll tell you what.
A millionaire? That doesn't add up.
Saw right through me. Okay, maybe I got my name from all them bills I was owing, but the war washed that debt away. But let's you and me keep that one a secret.
Yeah, this guy was smart.
This weather makes everything damp.
You guys have any, are you guys hiring? I'm looking for work.
Blue Ridge is always happy to pay a few caps to keep guns pointed in the right direction. If you're interested, head down to Big Bend Tunnel East Entrance. There's a real cheery fella named Vinny Costa that can set you up with work. Ain't the most glamorous job, and it's a fair hike from here, but we'll pay you right. I'll mark it on your map just in case.
Thank you. Trade?
Well, Blue Ridge doesn't sell much of anything itself. We provide protection to the folks that do, though. I do have a few knickknacks on me, but if you're looking to do some shopping, head toward one of the major settlements like Foundation or maybe the Crater.
Really need to clean up around here.
Crater, isn't that full of raiders?
Uh-huh. What you need?
Have any leads on work?
Blue Ridge is always happy to pay a few caps to keep guns pointed. If you're interested, head down to Big Bend Tunnel East. Ain't the most glamorous. I'll mark it on.
It's just about time to eat.
The Blue Ridge Caravan, what's that?
We're a modern interpretation of what you'd call a trucking. We've got clients from all over that we provide protection to, along with knowledge. Our base of operations in Appalachia is just outside.
Any tips for surviving out here?
Get to know the locals. You can't survive out here all on your own. At least not for long. Whether you be buying goods from the settlements or selling goods of your own, commerce is still king.
Any in particular locals I should look out for? Wait, I can set up my own shop?
Sure. I've seen some of you vault types selling all manner of goods. What with them camps or what have you. Of course, you could also sell your ill-gotten gains to any vendor in town, but You can pick your own price if you're selling from your own homestead. Now, how you go about doing that is probably some Vault-Tec secret or something. I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. The biggest players are Foundation and the Crater. They may hate each other, but they both love caps. The White Spring is home to the Responders and all other sorts. Plenty of places to do business there. You can find them at that fancy golf course. There's also them Brotherhood of Steel, but, well, we don't get along so well. We keep our distance. I reckon you ought to do the same.
It's hard work making a living out here.
Where or what is Foundation?
Foundation is a settlement in the mountains way south of here. Safe spot to sell goods or just rest for a spell. Salt of the earth types, looking to rebuild the world as it once was. Maybe a little naive, but good folk nonetheless.
Tell me about the crater.
If you got grit, the crater is a decent spot to make a few caps. If you don't got grit, it's a good place to lose your caps. Or possibly your life. It's a whole town of raiders, so do what you will with that information. You'll find them up north in some crazy spaceship-looking wreckage.
And the White Springs? Responders? Not familiar with those.
Well, the White Spring is a big, fancy hotel from way, way back. For a while, it was a ghost town of robots and feral ghouls. But not too long ago, the Responders,
Did those raiders come snooping around?
a group created to assist those in need after the bombs, well, they took over the place. Turned into sort of a hub of commerce and wasteland assistance. Definitely stop by. Friendly folks and a safe shelter. Can't ask for much more than that, right?
Sonny makes a good hoagie.
And the Brotherhood of Steel? What about that?
Don't know how much I can tell. Boss lady tells us to keep our distance, and I do gladly. Seem like self-important thugs toting around some unwarranted authority. They're holed up in this mountain fortress. Really completes the look. Bad news in my book. Seem like the kind of folk that shoot you dead, then give you a ticket for wasting their bullets. No thank you.
Thank you.
Always happy to help a wanderer in need. Anything else you want to know?
I had a different question.
Uh-huh. What you need?
Be seeing ya.
Yeah, well, stay safe out there. You hear? Hey there, traveler.
This place has a lot of potential. I'm getting so sick and tired of those thorn bushes. If those raiders come snooping around, they're gonna regret it.
It's calm.
Oh, gonna get a big old bowl of soup back at Big Ben.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack.
We're all links in the chain, bound in brotherhood.
We're gonna have to pick up the pace if we're gonna get this data back to Scribe Valdez on time.
One day I'll make night.
See the world while you're at it.
Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance.
Never heard of them.
I think our saviors have finally arrived.
We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild.
Lumberjack Protectron works all night and also works all day. All wood must be chopped.
You're always welcome here.
Hard work pays off.
Be careful searching for those artifacts. The cult won't stand by while you take them.
Weren't we supposed
You're back!
to go a rich caravan route set up this way?
Mm-hmm.
These artifacts should be a big help. I can't wait to examine them.
Primary directive. Trees must become desirable wood products.
We got those bots up and running. Fixing this all by hand would be a nightmare. supposed to get a Blue Ridge caravan route set up this way? Don't let the wasteland get to you. Let us know if you find someone in need. Hope the ref is holding us up.
Fixing this all by hand would be a nightmare.
June handles the supplies if you're looking for provisions.
Here to volunteer, or just to escape for a while? Now I know what the settlers are going through.
3 plus lumberjack protectron equals desirable product.
Hard work pays off. I'm exhausted, but the work never ends.
I need to brush up on the first aid.
Now, which of those berries was edible again?
How are you holding up?
Hope those raiders know we mean them no harm.
Lumberjack protectron does not want to lose lumberjack job to cheat.
I wish that Brotherhood would share what they've learned with the rest of us. It could benefit so many.
Now, which of those berries was edible again?
Need to brush up on my first aid. You're always welcome here.
Blue Ridge caravan route set up this way?
Finally got those bots up and running. Fixing this all by hand would be a nightmare.
Hey, friend. Can I get you anything?
Damn those scorched!
If you're looking for work, talk to Lane. He'll have something for you to do.
Take a break. We're heading back out into danger.
Hope the refuge is holding up without me.
Remember, some of us still want what's best for Appalachia. If you want a safe haven, go to our headquarters in the refuge, in the old White Spring Resort.
Squander's job is never done.
Don't suppose you can set a broken leg? Asking for a friend.
I love being out here in the wilderness.
Let us know if you find someone in need out there.
Hard work pays off.
Take a break before heading back out into danger.
Why does everyone still swallow all the time?
Don't suppose you can set a broken leg? Asking for a friend. How are you holding up? June handles the supplies. You're looking for provisions.
Now I know what the settlers are going through.
Here to volunteer, or just to escape for a while?
Hope those raiders know we mean them no harm.
Don't let the wasteland get to you. If you're looking for work, talk to Lane. He'll have something for you to do.
There's souls around here somewhere. Are we out already?
If you want a safe haven, go to our headquarters in the refuge, in the old White Spring Resort.
Now I know what the Seven is going through.
Hey, friend. Can I get you anything? Remember, some of us still want what's best for Appalachia.
Damn those scorched. Can't bear to see Mother Frank's turn.
They're cold?
You're always welcome here.
Hope those raiders know we mean them no harm.
Why does everyone still swallow all the time? You have to come together to survive.
If you want a safe haven, go to our headquarters in the refuge, in the old White Springs.
Which of those berries was edible again?
Hey, friend. Can I get you anything? How are you holding up? Weren't we supposed to get a Blue Ridge caravan route set up this way?
A responder's job is never done.
Trees are the enemy. Must eliminate trees.
Glad we got those bots up and running. This all by hand would be a nightmare.
I wish the Brotherhood would share what they learned. It could benefit so many. Hard work pays off.
Trees plus lumberjack protectron equals desirable wood product.
I'm exhausted, but the work never ends.
Everyone's so squabble all the time. We have to come together to survive.
Primary directive: all trees must become desirable wood products.
Glad we got those bots up and running. Fixing this all by hand will be a nightmare.
Those raiders know we mean them no harm.
Don't let the wasteland get to you. Hope the refuge is holding up without me.
Lumberjack protectron works all night and also works all day.
These berries will settle. Here to volunteer, or just to escape for a while?
Lumberjack protectron cuts down trees, but does not require punch or laboratory facilities.
Weren't we supposed to get a Blue Ridge caravan route set up this way?
Remember, let's do what's best for the
A responder's job is never done.
Free, been... Always in stock. Irradiated drinking water. I suppose you can set a broken leg. Damn, you're scorched. Can't bear to see another friend turn.
Now I know what the settlers are going through.
What did I just... Cheswick 1. It's cone. I mean, it's carrots. Dirty water. Okay. Okay, so places do stay clear after I've been here. Oh no. Oh wait. Yeah? No, they regenerate.
I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work. It's nice to just gaze at the stars. Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end.
It's hard work making a living out here.
As much as I love the outdoors, it'd be nice to have a permanent place to call home.
Perfect time for some iguana on this.
Someone killed that innocent responder bot.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation. Gotta keep a lookout for raiders. Need to find a place to settle down for the rest of the day. Gotta keep a lookout for raiders.
Level 7. Yeah, that's appropriate. Whoopsie doodles. What is your deal, Mr. Farmhand? You were nice yesterday.
This place has a lot of potential. I'm getting so sick and tired of those thorn bushes. Sometimes the best remedy is a big old s'more.
Building this place up is hard work. It's just about time to eat.
Gotta wait a whole nother hour for that food to reheat.
Sweet roll. Oh. Oh no. These people dying. A horrible death. Don't be dinner.
Lady, I will paint the wall.
Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you?
I'm no gun expert, but is that supposed to be stuck in the barrel like that? Me? I'm the person distracting you so the guy hiding back there can blow your brains out. Hey guy, will help?
Guy?
I told you it was gonna end badly. Now I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
Oh, so I can't load from the door and try that again.
Huh. Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Oh, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
What the hell was that all about? You said something about a treasure?
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business.
I'm looking for the Overseer of Vault 76. Have you seen her?
Overseer, huh? So you must be the one. No, I haven't seen her, but I have heard her. My people found a tape she left behind for one of her dwellers at that camp across the way, though it is a bit out of date now. Maybe you're the one she left it for. I'm happy to hand it over. Though, now that we've drifted naturally onto the topic of helping one another, maybe there's something you could do for me in return.
Are you looking for help dealing with these thugs?
Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See, that boy we put down? He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say?
And you promise you'll give me the Overseer's tape if I help you with this gang?
Sure will. Throw some caps your way, too.
I'd like to hear the plan first.
Only seems fair. The details, then. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Mail invitations, maybe? That's what my mom did for my birthday parties. Though I guess no one came to those either. Oh, Salisbury steak? That always got people running in the vault. You want me to pretend to be Crane, don't you?
Well, aren't you a smart cookie? And I think I know just how to do it. Just give me 1 second.
It's back there. You're gonna have to turn around. There you go. You're doing it.
Okay, I think I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
Build a sign? Are you crazy? I don't know how to do that.
Huh, damn. Okay, let's see, new plan. We paint all the Brahmin, and then we...
Duchess, plan's fine. I can walk them through how to build it.
How's that exactly?
I was hunkering down for quite some time waiting for this headless monster thing to clear off on my last ammo hunt. Ended up reading some old training materials to pass the time, and guess what? Made some tapes on it.
Oh, Mort. Not the tapes.
You have a better option?
Not one that doesn't involve painting all my cattle. There you go, I suppose. You can talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Construction, scrapping, and dealing with thugs? You're gonna need to pay me a little bit more.
It is a lot to ask. Fine. I could do 75, but that's as high as I'll go. That means you're up to the task?
Let's do it.
Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone. And here, that overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in... self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a refresher.
Crazy. Now that is just crazy. They hand you vault kitties, all this fancy equipment, and then just throw you to the wolves. Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. 'Cause around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you?
You killed that man.
I did, and your eyes still working, kids. That's the reason you're bringing up the obvious. Look, the world's hard now. Better you learn that lesson real fast.
Can I ask what happened to you?
Allergies. Learned the hard way. I can't stand within 10 feet of a strawberry. Come on, man, that's a joke. Truth is, I was outside on Doomsday. Now you see, I drove security, and I was coming back from a pickup in the truck when I feel this rumble, and then quiet. Then a whole lot less quiet. And the truck was hit with this wind. And it was like someone dropped a hurricane on it. I can hear it battering the truck. Bang, 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 like it's got a grudge against it. And then I unlocked the door and into the back, and then bang, I wake up, man, and it's crazy. Somehow, in the back of the truck, alive and kicking. All it cost me was my skin and any opportunity for someone liking me for anything other than my lovely personality. And that was the day I became, well, they call us ghouls. Not the most flattering name, but still beats being vaporized.
What's it like being a ghoul?
I mean, it's got its advantages. Main one is that radiation rolls off me like water off a duck's ass. Can stride through a blast zone like it's a spring breeze. Also, means I can survive in situations that would turn a normal person into a TV dinner. The major downside? Well, shit, you're looking at it, right? Head to toe disfiguration. There's also, well, you might have seen them. Not all ghouls are sane. Not sure how it happens, why some ghouls lose their minds and others don't. But ever since I turned, there's always this nagging feeling, just at the back of my mind, that I will have to feast on humans! Raw! Seriously? Nothing? Shit, I thought it was funny. Overall, though, being a ghoul, mixed bag. Can't say I'd recommend it as a lifestyle choice.
So what's your job here?
Don't have one. I'm an independent operator. When these folks need a hand or got an errand that involves running into radiation, they come to me. Reds? They don't bother me anymore. In exchange, Duchess lets me drink and doesn't bother me too much about my tab. Really, about the best sort of setup a guy in my situation could ever ask for. Of course, sitting around looking like hamburger ain't all I do. Plans work out, I'll have all the drinking money I could ever need. But that ain't what you came here to talk about. Was there something else?
You can teach me about my camp?
Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return.
And what is that? You want someone dead? Just give me a name.
Whoa, 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 not even remotely what I meant. Nah, you're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now, this set's all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you Volters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think.
These tapes you recorded with the voice you're speaking in right now?
It's the only voice I got, so yeah, that's what you're gonna hear. Now, you want them or not?
Sure, I'll listen to them.
You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about?
Not at the moment.
Some other time then.
Pepperoni roll. Oh. Just doing a little cleaning. Oh, this is the overseer's camp. Small backpack? Why would I need a small backpack? Fine then. Okay. Whoops.
Scanning for fertilizer. Begin mulching subroutines.
Where are the generators?
This is a nice place. Never was much of a builder myself. Why do they keep assigning me maintenance duty? How am I gonna make night without more combat rotations? Hey. Hey. Hello.
I'd like to know more about you, Del.
Me? Really? Well, okay. What did you want to know?
Is Del short for something?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Delta?
My first name's Elmer. Named after my mom's grandfather, apparently. Only fight my parents ever had, according to Dad. Mom won, of course. Dad called me Del, and it stuck. Thank God. Please, man, do not call me Elmer. Del's good.
No problem, Del.
Thank you. Even just saying Elmer feels weird.
Where are you from?
Virginia, originally. Not too far from here, but far enough it wasn't easy getting here. Never saw too much of it, actually. The settlement I grew up in was pretty sheltered. I never really went anywhere until after my parents died.
Can I ask about your family?
Sure thing. Anything in particular?
What were your parents like?
Pretty normal, I guess. I was born a couple of years after the bombs. Mom and Dad were already living in a little settlement with other survivors by then. Dad farmed, Mom was a mechanic. We had it better than a lot of folks in the wasteland. And they loved each other so much. They liked making little gifts for each other and for me. Right up until the end. I guess maybe they were a little smothering. They didn't plan on having a kid, but once I showed up, they were thrilled. Very protective, especially Mom. They always worried about me, tried to keep me out of any kind of danger. Heck, I wasn't even allowed to talk to the traders who passed through town sometimes.
If it's not too upsetting, what happened to your parents?
It's all right. I don't mind. It's been a few years since. It was just old age and health catching up, really. I guess it hits harder now than before the war. They were pretty up there when they had me. Mom was old enough she thought kids were a closed door. Surprise! I don't remember either of them without some gray in their hair. Not even when I was a kid. Mom went first. Caught a bad cold and never really got better. Dad and I were both with her at the bedside when she passed. When she was gone, I think the spirit just went out of Dad. She was the love of his life. He went a year later, in his sleep. Sorry, I'm all right. I still miss them.
Do you have any other family?
Not that I know about, but it's not impossible. I've got some more distant relatives out there somewhere. I had a brother. He died before I was born, fighting in the war. He'd have been 44 now. Mom and Dad didn't talk about it much. Too painful.
Was it your mother who taught you to be a mechanic?
Sure was. Mom was always happiest with a wrench in her hand and grease stains on her clothes. Part of her keeping me out of trouble was putting me to work. Fixing generators, farm equipment, you know. Most of our bonding time was over disassembled engines. I think she liked passing on the skill. Took pride in it.
How was farm life?
Quiet, mostly. Wasn't very big, just a patch big enough to grow some food and trade with the other folks in town for what we didn't have. I stuck to the mechanical stuff with Mom. Dad actually forbade me to help with the crops. He said, Del, I love you, but whatever the opposite of a green thumb is, you've got it.
I had some other questions.
Okay, sure.
How do you end up with the Brotherhood?
Well, after my parents passed, I didn't have a lot of reason to stick around anymore. I'd been in one town my whole life, so I wanted to see what else was out there. Joined up with some settlers moving into West Virginia. Seemed like as good a way to do it as any. Figured I'd help fix stuff, just like back home. Well, we got here. Lost people to scorched, some to raiders, and we needed farmers more than mechanics. I was as bad at that as Dad always said. Almost starved that first winter. Then the Brotherhood showed up recruiting. They needed people with technical skills, and I was just happy not to have to grow my own dinner.
Can I ask you more about the Brotherhood?
Yeah, absolutely. What about them?
What is the Brotherhood of Steel?
You don't know? Oh, man, I thought everybody knew about them by now. Us, I mean. The Brotherhood is kind of a military. We protect and secure technology to prevent its misuse. That's how it was explained to me, anyway. I'm not really the person to ask about history, though. If you want to know more, you can always head to Fort Atlas.
Why do you join the Brotherhood?
I might have already mentioned I was not cut out for farming. Can't keep a crop alive to, well, save my life. Never gonna be a raider, and I don't like living alone. Could have stayed at Foundation, maybe, but when the Brotherhood came recruiting, I don't know. I guess I felt a little lost since my parents died. Joining the Brotherhood, things were simpler. Direction. Orders. The uniform's pretty good too, right?
So what's your role with the Brotherhood besides initiate, I mean?
Well, right now it's to organize this supply and maintenance outpost, like we discussed. Thanks again for permitting it, by the way. You mean more generally, though, right? Well, I do whatever the officers say, of course. Being an initiate and all. We're all training to become knights one day. There were only 3 Brotherhood who came here from California, so they need to fill out the ranks. It's funny, though. Most of the time, they've got me working for Scribe Valdez. I suppose she needs a lot of help, being the only scribe. I'm sure they'll put me through the more intensive combat training soon enough, though. Can't be a knight without that. No problem.
Have you seen much of Appalachia?
Some. Not as much as I'd like. I hear a lot of stories, and I met some folks out on patrol with the Brotherhood. Anything in particular you wanted to know?
Know anything about the settlers?
Oh, sure. Came into West Virginia with a group of them. The ones that are left ended up at Foundation. I've met a few folks there. Good people. Tad and Gloria, the couple who worked the stockroom, were really nice.
Met any raiders?
Not unless you count dodging bullets they sent my way. The really crazy ones, Blood Eagles, they're the bunch that hit the settlers I moved here with. I hear the raiders up at Crater aren't as crazy, but I'm not looking to test that.
I had questions about the Brotherhood.
Yeah, absolutely. What about them?
Never mind.
No problem. Some. Anything in particular you wanted to...
Run into much trouble here?
Not too much, besides the raiders when I first moved here. But there's been a few scrapes since then, on patrol with the Brotherhood. Super mutants. Stumbled across some when Night Shin took me on patrol. Feral ghouls are one thing, but super mutants talk. Hard to treat them as just monsters when you hear them talking. The whole slaughtering and eating people thing, though, makes it pretty easy to look past that, I guess. Night Shin didn't even bat an eye. Just keep me loaded, he said. Cool as a cucumber. He ran through 4 belts of ammo before it was over.
Sounds like he wasted a lot of ammo. Any other exciting stories?
Super mutants. Stumbled across some when Night Shin took me on patrol. Feral ghouls are one thing, but super mutants talk. The whole slaughtering and eating people thing. Night Shin didn't...
Okay, seen anything weird?
Anything weird? Well... This might sound crazy, but... aliens. Actual, real-life spacemen. It was crazy. A flying saucer and everything, right over Charleston. I couldn't believe it. There were these big machines pulsing with energy, and big-headed, skinny green guys just popping in out of thin air everywhere. I was under orders to guard our camp, so... I didn't actually get that close. I saw everything, though.
See anything weird?
Let's see. This might sound crazy, but... It was there were these big... I was under order. Whatever you need.
I'm in need of your expertise.
Absolutely. What do you need?
So can you help me with my power armor?
Right. Yes, of course. I might have mentioned, I've spent a decent amount of time working with Scribe Valdez, helping maintain the power armor for the officers. Anyway, if you want, I can give the whole suit a full tune-up. Top to bottom treatment. Check all the linkages, refurbish the servos, clean out the lines, knock out those dents that compromise armor efficacy. Total overhaul. I could get you not just up and running again, but even a bit better than before. For a while, anyway. Wear and tear is killer on power armor. Just give me a tick. All set. You're good to go. Like Scribe Valdez says, regular maintenance is half the battle.
You have anything to trade?
Everything a Brotherhood soldier might need on patrol in the wasteland. Let me show you. Hope I'm not in the way. Am I in the way?
Oh, I have to buy this stuff? Never mind.
Watch your step. I might have spilled some grease around here. Sorry about that.
Hitman says to the calendar, your days are numbered.
How's it going?
Oh yes. power, connectors, lights, appliances. Oh. What's this? Weather control station? No.
Nothing like the shine of freshly polished carpet.
Oh, you're just gonna sleep in the one bed we have. Okay.
Why'd I haul this stuff all the way out here? I haven't seen any other brotherhood up this way. Orders are orders.
Son of a... What tiny fist that a rat built this... Oh, wait a second. They think it's on. It's hello? Hello. This is Mort McCoy. And welcome to the first of Headmaster Mort's edutapes. Today we're talking about your camp. Now, former vault resident or someone who killed a vault resident, let's start off with the basics. Placing your camp. When plunking down your camp, C-A-M-P, that's an acronym, for the first time, remember to... crap, where'd that note... here we go. Remember to take the lay of the land. Consider the grade of the terrain, general defensibility, and proximity to your surroundings. Could that clipped edge be used to protect your flank? You bet your chops it could. Once you found the perfect spot, it's time to move on to the best part of working with your camp. Construction! Construction can be an intricate process, so a steady hand and an eye for detainment, details, damn, I had to get that one wrong. An eye for details are a must. You should take a moment to familiarize yourself with the camp's patented intuitive construction interface. But don't worry, we'll cover construction in gory detail in the next of Headmaster Mort's edutapes. So long. Bet your chops. Come on, Mort, what was that? Hello, dedicated listeners. Welcome back to Headmaster Mort's edutapes. Today, in this second tape, we are talking construction. Now, the first step of construction is... Wait, what? Is that soda? Soda's red, right? Wait, oh. Electing. First, electing what you're going to build. Once you've made that election, it's just 3 easy questions to construction success. 1. Is the location I've selected going to work for an object of the size and shape I'm building? 2. Have I read the schematics thoroughly? And 3. Do I have all the required materials to... Who the hell bled on my notes? Saul! If I find out it was you, you're gonna bleed on... Whatever. Just finish, Mort. Short on materials? Loot the local junkyard, mills, and warehouses for parts. Missing a critical schematic? Your local vendors might have just what you're looking for. And on that note, this has been Headmaster Mort's edutapes. See you again soon. Solomon, so help me, this better be Jen. Where are you hiding? Welcome back, lovely listeners, to Headmaster Mort's final tape in the camp series, Powering Your Camp. After listening to the second tape, you should already be well trained enough to build a generator. If you haven't yet done so, I'll wait.
There we
screw
go.
it. Alright, I'll assume you nailed it. Now, generators are the heart of your camp power system. Once your generator is built, all you need to do is connect it to the object that needs power with a wire. Though, be aware, your wire will need a clear, unobstructed path to establish and maintain a direct connection.
What did I just do?
Some objects, however, like simple light bulbs, do not require a direct connection. All you need to do is run a wire from your generator to a power pylon. Place the power pylon near your lights, then voila! Let there be lights! Well, this has been Headmaster Mort's Camp Construction Holotapes. Please check back with Headmaster Mort himself at the Wayward to learn more about his other exciting courses, including Mort, can I still eat this? And mutations. Am I a monster now? And thanks again for listening. Ha! Nailed it!
Target marked.
That That's weird. Whoa. What? Oh, I need gears.
Clean up this, fix that. Oh, never seems to end.
The Scorched or the Ferals don't get you, the rats will. How many of these do I have to look through? There's gotta be the one.
There's gotta be something with gears.
Yeah. Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation. It's hard work making a living out here.
Arm day. 3 sets of 12 reps. Let's see. Dumbbell bicep curls, tricep extensions, and back extensions, yeah. Little peeve about the lack of proper equipment. No bother. Chin up. Only 8 more luxury coffins to make quota in backwoods. I mean flatwoods. Be difficult given the financial situation around here. Just need to remind them of our friends the Chinese. I'll be back on the plane to Ipswich within a fortnight. Gather it'll be the bench press today. Yeah, again.
I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work. Yep. Gotta prepare for even more settlers moving in.
I've got to pee.
It's just about time to eat. Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end. If the scorch or the ferals don't get you, the rads will. Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end. Ugh, it's hard work making a living out here. Yeah, now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation. It's just about time to eat. I'm all out of water.
You need some water, pal? I'm looking for gears.